everybody, welcome back to Trevette Nuts. I am John, and this video is a tutorial on how to make a spiral crown, or spiral crowning. It's repeated crowning. Anyway, the way this came about, I don't know, a couple months ago, I saw a picture of a beautiful bell rope that Sue Pennison in the UK had made that included this particular knot. And I reached out to her and said, hey, where'd you get that? How do you tie that? She goes, oh, Phil LeMessurier did a tutorial on it on the Cat o' Nine Tails video he did a while back. And I was like, ha, I remember that. It's kind of hard to look at because it's black line and it's small line. He's making a key fob. But I went back and looked at it in detail over and over and over again until I finally was like, there, hi, I can do it. So here is a tutorial to show how that is done, and I hope you enjoy it. On to the tutorial part. So let's do a tutorial on, I've never seen this named by anyone, but it's crowning, and this is 6 strands, but it is a spiral crown. So I was first inspired to do this when I saw, most recently, I saw Sue Pennison make she showed a bell rope that she had made, and this was one of the features of it. So I reached out to her and I said, where did you get that spiral? And she said, oh, it's on Phil LeMessurier's making of I think he made a key fob about yay big that was a Cat o' Nine Tails. And I remembered that. It's like, I've seen that. So I went back and looked at it, and he does a tutorial on it, but although it's very good, it's in black line and really hard to look at. So I decided to make this video. So we have 6 strands, right? Lay it out radially. You can do with 6 or more, but here's how this works. You're going to start by pinning every other line down underneath temporarily, and then just crowning the other 3. Okay, so let's go over one, and then back through this, over one. So we have a 3-strand crown. Cinch that up. And it's important that where you finish that is past the one that you weren't using. So that goes past this one and past this one. Okay? Then what you've created are 3 pairs. And you always start with the one that is furthest back. You're going to count over 3. 1, 2, 3. Leave that up a little bit because you're going to come back through it. You're not using this one to continue with. That comes back later. The one that's furthest back of these 2. 1, 2, 3. So over those 3. Pin it down with the thumb. That one's not going to be used right this moment. Of the 2, the pair, right? Furthest one back. Over 1, 2, 3. So through that loop and past the 3rd one. And then cinch it up. Firmly. You don't have to yank on it, but firmly. Then you do it again. And again. And again. Because it's crowning. You just go over and over and over. So this one of the 2, furthest one back. Over 1, 2, 3. Next pair. Over 1, 2, 3. Last pair. Over 1, 2, 3. And repeat. I'll do a few more passes, but to show you, you can already see that it's starting to spiral. See? So I think I will do this on time lapse and then come back to finishing it up so you can see. But does that make sense? I hope so. So most recently, I was commissioned to make a bell rope for the ceremonial guard in Washington, D.C. to be used at the retirement ceremony for CNO Michael Gilday. There it is. I used some spiral on it. Well, hey, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed doing it. It's kind of fun to tie it. Working on new content, slow but sure. We'll see you on the next one.